Welcome to this edition of Super Swimmer, your window to the world of African and world aquatics. On the program today, the Africa Aquatics Junior Championships took place in Mauritius recently. We introduced the event and feature some of the action. Then, staying with the continental competition, the Africa Aquatics Zone 3 Championships were held in Kigali, Rwanda. We look at pool action from day 1 of 3. Check it out right here on Super Swimmer. This is Mauritius, a volcanic island with approximately 1.2 million inhabitants. A beach paradise for the locals and the many tourists in search of a warm ocean, sun, cultural riches and tranquility. Port Louis is the capital of Mauritius, the economic hub steeped in history, dating back to the 17th century. Here too the shopping is vibrant, as is the nightlife. Museums, parks and several markets can be found in this must-see city. The Indian Ocean island of Mauritius played host to the 15th Africa Aquatics Junior Championships of the 2023 festive season. 21 countries traveled to this stunning holiday destination for the competition. 4 days of exciting pool competition and 1 day of open water swimming in the blue ocean off Mauritius. The Côte d'Or National Sport Complex was the venue for the event. The Mauritius Swimming Federation and their organizing committee ensured that all the needs of the visiting teams were catered for. Training and warm-ups took place in the 50-meter Olympic-sized pool at this very impressive facility. The opening ceremony took place on day 1 of the competition, a proud moment for all the teams and their management. Africa Aquatics signed an agreement with the Mauritius Broadcasting Corporation in order to film the finals live on all 4 days of swimming. A huge bonus for the sport and for the public able to receive the signal. Dr. Sam Ramsamy, President of Africa Aquatics and Honourable Member of the International Olympic Committee, formed part of the distinguished guests that would address the teams. After the Mauritius national anthem was sung, Francois Land, the president of the Mauritius Swimming Federation, did the welcome address.
Today we find ourselves in a splendid and world-class swimming facility.
Then it was the turn of the chairperson of the local organizing committee, Mrs. Doreen Tebosh.
15th African Junior Championships, I would like to welcome you all in our small but beautiful island.
It has always been a pleasure and honor to accept an invitation from Mauritius for our championships. This is especially significant that Mauritius volunteered to host the championship with less than 3 months preparation time. Good luck, organizers, and again, good luck, swimmers. Thank you.
The Honourable Stephen Tassan, Minister of Youth Empowerment, Sport and Recreation, was a very animated and enthusiastic speaker.
We are so pleased to have the youth from Africa here in our country. Of course, it is a competition, but what I really like most to encourage the youth is the sharing of experience, is to find new friends, is to be able to know each other, to know the different countries, to learn the traditions and the cultures of the different countries from Africa. And with this facility, we might even be able one day to organize a world championship. I officially proclaim open the 50th African Junior Swimming and Open Water Championships.
Merci, Monsieur
Thank
le
you,
Ministre.
Minister. Merci beaucoup.
Où notre pays avait remporté
Then the long wait for pool action came to an end. Let's get straight into the action. You'll hear the Mauritian French from our live commentators in the background as we share the highlights with you. First up, the women 400 meters individual medley. 7 swimmers between the ages of 16 and 18 years. Kenya, Egypt, South Africa, Namibia and Mauritius. The officials come from the local federation, although many are from the countries participating here over the 4 days. Here is the lineup for the final. The heat took place earlier in the day. Georgia Els from RSA has the fastest time going into the final, sandwiched between 2 Egyptian swimmers, and then Maureen Jacobs from RSA in lane 6. The swimmers are on the blocks. Lane 8 is vacant as the swimmers get their start and head into the butterfly leg. Not much in it early in the race. Then at the wall, it is Mohamed Amin from Egypt showing her lead. Els in lane 4 and another Egyptian, Ahmed Aissa, in lane 3 are not far behind. These are leading trio. Egypt in lanes 3 and 5 and RSA in lane 4. The final meters of the butterfly leg. Jasmine Ahmed Aissa in lane 3 leads after 100 meters. They float into the backstroke. Who can be dominant in the stroke? RSA's Marini Jacobs has gained after the last turn. Closing in on the turn, and it does seem like Georgia Els from lane 4 has stayed up well with the Egyptians. In fact, she leads now. Can she increase her lead? That is definitely the case as we move ahead to the midway point of the race.
Si vous observez bien, c'est celle qui balance le moins.
230 low as she turns for the crucial breaststroke leg. Mohamed Amin is next for Egypt and a teammate in lane 3. RSA's Marini Jacobs is not far off the pace in lane 6. Beautiful long strokes from the Egyptian in lane 5, but Els still leads at the turn. She has a good lead on the rest of the lineup. Georgia Els, a very good prospect for top international competition. The Egyptians fight it out for second place. Jacobs now some way off the top 3. 3:56 after 300 meters, Els turns and takes on the final 100 meters in the freestyle stroke. Jacobs follows, and then in lane 7, Angel Samui from Kenya. Els picks up the pace with only the clock to chase. She looks extremely comfortable in the water, extending her lead with each stroke. The battle heats up between the Egyptian duo, resigned to the fact that they won't catch Els, but they want that silver medal. The South African has dominated this race after 100 meters. She will win. She comes into the wall 5 minutes, 4.05 seconds. Jasmine Ahmed Aissa in lane 3 is next to finish, closely followed by Naden Mohamed Amin, also from Egypt. Into frame now in the unlucky 4th place, Marini Jacobs from RSA. There is our winner, 17-year-old Georgia Els. Confirmation of that result. A good showing for the South Africans and for Egypt. Some replay action, just look at that lead. Straight into the medal ceremony.
400 meters individual medley women.
Faut apprendre des choses.
Gold medal Georgia L, South Africa. She receives her medal as well as a Mauritian gift from the local federation president, François Lannes.
Au travers de chacune des compétitions qui doivent servir de ce qu'on appelle des compétitions.
The spectators rise to the South African national anthem. Tribute was paid in grand style to each country after their swimmers won the final. Proud and memorable moments for these young achievers. Very well done.
Oui, c'est un podium qu'on risque de retrouver assez régulièrement pendant ces championnats et ces nationalités. Vous n'avez pas le droit de faire une
Next up, the men's 100-meter breaststroke final.
chirurgie à la réaliser surtout.
2 Egyptians, 2 South Africans, Kenya, Mozambique, Zambia, and Kenya.
Ils ont de très bonnes conclusions.
All lanes are filled.
Et donc, leur avantage à eux, c'est de ressortir un peu plus vite pour
Hani Ahmed from Egypt has lane 4. Ruben Smith from RSA is in lane 5. And in lane 3, the Namibian Josen Kanjulo. Lobokaya from Mozambique occupies lane 6. 2 lengths of the 50-meter pool at this very impressive venue.
l'impression que ça va être serré également dans cette finale-là.
The green cap in lane 7 belongs to Haytham Phillips from South Africa. Zach Moyo from Zambia rounds off the lineup from lane 8.
100 mètres passe chez les garçons. 5e finale au programme pour cette première journée de compétition comptant pour les 15e championnats d'Afrique junior de natation. C'est parti.
An even start with Kanjula in lane 3 stroking first.
une ondulation
He's in line with Ruben Smith in lane 3.
qui va au-delà des hanches et ensuite on assiste à la reprise de nage.
Pour le moment, c'est le Namibien Rosekan Rouleau qui semble avoir au niveau du 4e couloir.
At the turn, it's Smith from Kanjula and Yusi Babas in lane 3 from Egypt.
Ruben Smith.
And the sprint for the finish is on. Namibia's Kanjula leads, followed by Egypt in lane 2. RSA Smith is chasing hard.
Toujours fatidique.
Ruben Smith switches to turbo mode and surges ahead. Hani Ahmed from Egypt responds from lane 3. He is catching.
Africain.
C'est dans le 5e couloir que ça se joue là avec Ruben Smith, le Sud-Africain. Ça va être très serré.
But I give it to Smith. Hani Ahmed just timed his surge a little too late. Smith wins 1 minute 04:02. Ahmed Hani Ahmed gets second for Egypt, and into third, Adam Yossi Babas, also from Egypt. Ruben Smith is very happy with his African continental win, and why not? He is now the 100-meter breaststroke African junior champion. And there you see the official results. Smith RSA, Egypt second and third, and Namibia's Jason Kanjulo just misses out on a medal. And there is our winner. Well done, Ruben.
Les ultimes centimètres, on va dire.
Il fait une très mauvaise touche, hein, elle est très mal arrivée.
Vous parlez des Égyptiens.
Let's take another look at that finish. Great determination from the top 2, a very good race. Just look at that reaction. It means so much to these swimmers at this level. What a fantastic facility, the Mauritius Côte d'Ivoire National Sport Complex.
Ruben, congratulations. So share with us your feelings. Was it a tough win?
Yeah, it's a tough win. As you can see, the last few meters of a race was really close. My arms gave up, my legs gave up. But I was just lucky he could have won as well. But yeah, it was a really nice race. Yeah, I've been working for I haven't gotten a PB in like 2 years now. It feels really good, yeah.
Congrats. Thank you.
Well-deserved applause and recognition for South Africa's Ruben Smit.
Du 100 mètres brasse, messieurs.
Victory ceremony, 400 meters, breaststroke men.
And Egypt, once more 2 medalists on the podium.
So strong and alive, it takes you to the edge. At first you die, when your body hits the surface, you feel electrified. A sense of freedom in your soul, you're ready for the ride. And you're not alone, a million people watching. Keep going.
Donc, prochaine épreuve, 100 mètres de dames.
Next event, 100 meters, backstroke women.
The finalists for the women 100-meter backstroke final make their way to the start. Cassidy Burgess from RSA is in lane 4. Emma de Vet, also from South Africa, occupies lane 5. Sarah Walid Al-Samani from Egypt will be a threat in this race. So too Jessica Humphrey from Namibia, she's in lane 6.
Ensuite, on retrouve 2 Sud-Africaines, Cassidy Burgess dans le 4e couloir, Emma de Vet dans le 5e couloir.
They enter the water for the backstroke start. Concentration and focus.
Belle bagarre avec Sarah, l'Égyptienne, qui va se trouver dans le couloir numéro 3.
Là, c'est les perspectives.
A good solid start from all lanes. A long glide from Emma de Vet in lane 5. Samani from Egypt has had a great start. She's in lane 3. At the turn, it is lanes 3, 4 and 5 all in a line. They turn in 31 seconds low. Who will take the lead? Once again, Emma de Vet has strong underwater work and rises last of the leading trio. Egypt's Samani had a very good turn and kicks hard now toward the finish. Emma de Vet glances right and kicks into overdrive. With meters to go, she takes the lead, but this race is close. Cassidy Burgess has recovered very well in lane 4. Now it is all de Vet. She will win here, a very well-timed race. 1:03.67. Burgess edges out Samani to grab 2nd place, a 1-2 for South Africa. This will make the coaching staff very happy. Namibia's Jessica Humphreys touches just ahead of Kamal Amar from Egypt. Well done, 16-year-old Emma de Vet. There you can see just how close it was with the top 3. Here is a replay of this impressive 100-meter backstroke for women. A view here from the pavilion side. Straight into the medal ceremony. Two South Africans and an Egyptian make their way to the medal podium. The 100-meter backstroke Africa Junior champion Emma de Vet from South Africa. As the song says, nothing can stop you now. 3 young women destined for greatness in world aquatics. Don't forget, these are juniors. They have time on their side. And competitions like these in Mauritius is what they need to climb the ladder. and reach the highest pinnacle of the sport, the Olympic Games. More African Aquatics Junior Championship action from Mauritius in future programs. These are swimmers warming up in the Gahanga swimming pool in Kigali, Rwanda. They represent 12 countries in Central Africa that have converged on the biggest city in Rwanda for the Africa Aquatic Zone 3 Championships. Team Rwanda had 30 swimmers that entered. They are the host federation for the event. Some countries not strictly in Zone 3 were invited as guests to take part. The opening ceremony was a mix of excitement, cultural awareness, plenty of smiles, and lots of anticipation for the championships to get underway. The participating countries marched onto pool deck, proudly displaying their flag. The dancers joined the musicians in an impressive display of Rwanda's heritage. For many of these participants, it is the first time that they're competing out of their countries. And now the host nation is announced, the biggest contingent taking part at this 3-day event. Team Rwanda proudly make their way onto pool deck. The musicians and dancers continue to dazzle the spectators and swim teams as they prepare to hear from the dignitaries. Former swimmer and current president of Rwanda Swimming, Pamela Girimbabazi, welcomed everyone. The president of Zone 3 then addressed the swimmers and coaches. The Minister of Sports in Rwanda was the guest speaker and a keen spectator. A quick warm-up for Day 1 swimmers and the competition could get underway. Let's look at the shorter races now from Day 1 of the competition. 2 lengths of this 25-meter pool, 50-meter breaststroke. The women 17 years and older get their start. Kagoyire from Rwanda, who's in lane 1, won't be happy with her start. She's had to chase hard. Swagia Mubiru from Uganda spearheads the leaders into the 25-meter turn. Carla Mugisha is her fellow Ugandan in lane 4. She's fighting hard now. A tremendous surge from Mubiru. She is stretching her lead. I don't think they'll catch the 18-year-old. She is gliding effortlessly and will win comfortably. She touches now 36.94. It is 1-2 for Uganda. Mugisha gets a credible second. And into third, Naima Zara Amason from Djibouti. Kagoyire from Rwanda is next, and finishing now after a very unfortunate start, Muskan Galwad from Tanzania. The men 17 years and older are behind the blocks for the final of the 50 meters. We have Djibouti, Kenya, Uganda and Burundi. Wow, that was an erratic start. Kimulu John from Uganda and Kian Omondi from Kenya got away very quickly, leaving the rest stranded. The race is not stopped though, they must have got it right. Larry Fenny from Uganda is swimming hard from lane 4. Turning first is Kian Omondi, who had a great start. A very long glide from Uwineza from Burundi, who rises to challenge Omondi 2 lanes on his left. He reacts and strengthens his kick. He will win here 32-34. Tony Uwineza gets a credible second, and Hussein Hamed from Djibouti gets in for third. The first time final did a faster finish as ever. Rwanda's Ishaka Iradukunda won his race in a quick 31:10, more than 4 seconds faster than Omondi. No wonder the local spectators as well as Team Rwanda are cheering so loud. More Zone 3 action next time on Super Summer. You've been watching Super Swimmer. Till next time, I'm Derek Alberts.